Hello everyone, welcome on into another stream. If you're catching my streams for the first time, I am Last Protagonist. I like to check out a lot of the lore of the FromSoft games, and I enjoy quite a bit of Metrovanias as well. So we just finished playing through Blasphemous 1 last night. I got the B as in Bravo ending, and I didn't get the other two. I got 91% of that game done. If I had more time, I might have tried to do some things before stream to get a better understanding of that game. So, just as a baseline, my understanding of the lore isn't quite up to snuff. I have a vague idea of what's going on, but nonetheless, I decided to go straight into Blasphemous 2 because I did enjoy Blasphemous 1. So, welcome on in. If you guys are new to the streams, I also do like to give you a bit of a spoiler warning for potential topics coming up relating to Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and their related lore. Just as a base heads up, because I do focus quite a bit on those in my channel, and I get questions from those from time to time. So anyway, welcome on in everybody. Scowleasy, Mao, Lebovitz, and Metal Wolf. Nice to have all of you guys in. So, just like in Blasphemous 1, I really know absolutely nothing about Blasphemous 2. I don't even think that I've seen a trailer for it. I was trying to kind of avert my eyes while I was looking for decent images for the thumbnail, so I'm more or less going into this game completely blind as well. So if you guys would mind keeping spoilery comments to a very minimum, I would appreciate that. If I ever do have a question that I actually want answered, I'll say that it's a non-rhetorical question, because sometimes it's a little bit easier to assume that my questions are rhetorical than not. So if you guys would adhere to that, I would appreciate it greatly. And then Mao, welcome on in. Did I see that end cutscene? You didn't stick around at the end. So yeah, I got the Bravo ending and I watched that cutscene. So that's the only one that I saw. I haven't looked at the others yet. I'll probably go back when I have a bit more free time to finish the other parts of Blasphemous 1. But alas, I'm busy working on some other stuff that I'm hoping to release soon, so my free time is a little bit limited in that regard. Metal Wolf, you never played this one, so you technically can't spoil it for me, unless you get some of those good guesses, I guess. Alright, so with all of those introductions out of the way, let's go ahead and dive on into Blasphemous 2. And right now there is no music playing, but as we continue, please feel free to let me know how the sound balance is between my voice and the game. Bravo picks up immediately after ending C. Why is this not going? Do I need to click this? Okay. So I want to check the controls to see. Oh, wow. It even has the PS5 recognition. That's surprising. I think this might be the first game that is actually recognized that I have a PS5 controller inserted into the computer. So dash, I'm assuming, is R2 again. Use vessel. Okay, so that's... Oh, so they definitely move some stuff around. Okay. Interact. Change weapon. Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys did say that this one has like 3 weapons. All right. So I'll just stick with the default controls for now. I was just a little bit curious. So it looks like we've got a floating heart up in the sky. Interesting. And yeah, the DLC should also be coming out on Halloween, so like 9 days away. So if I do beat this game before that time, it'll be fine. I might just go back and maybe hop between Blasphemous 1 and 2 looking at some of the lore stuff. Maybe not like actual lore videos, but you know, just kind of exploring the games a bit more on my own. So let's go ahead and start. And Zane Avalon, yes, welcome on in. This is my first playthrough. In the heart of everything takes root solitarily. Footprints without companions are left behind, like in water or in the ocean's depths. Miguel Hernandez.
The eternal dawn of our penances heralds its imminent end.
This isn't a sprite-based cutscene.
Each was born to put an end to the other. Now both await. But while yours slumbers, mine remains vigilant. May the miracle bear witness to this oath.
Interesting.
By which I remain here for our long-awaited meeting. Wounded by the silence of this secluded existence.
That's very interesting. So I do have some questions.
As the city of the blessed name rose up, borne on the shoulders of 3 mighty statues, the resounding beat of a great heart could be heard emanating from the clouds, thundering like the knell of an unseen church bell, raised higher than any other, enchanting us all to lift our gaze aloft in an ascetic call to prayer. For the miracle was about to give birth to a child.
It's Deus Gracias. It's pretty sick. So can I move around now? Not yet. Triangle. I kind of figured that'd be the flask up. Okay. Press triangle to consume one of your bio flasks and recover vitality. These flasks are filled by kneeling before a prie-dieu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I should have probably looked it up at least one time between all of the Blasphemous streams. But all right, everybody else, welcome on in. So we had Zane Avalon, Forgeborge, Ray JB, welcome on in for the first time. Mr. Games, nice to see you. Bill Chaplin, welcome back in. And yes, so this is my first playthrough, and I know very little about the games. I did just beat Blasphemous 1 for the first time last night on stream, but I don't know everything about those ones. Apparently the guy who made the pixel art cutscenes left the studio. Wow, they only had one dude working on it? I guess it makes sense. But yeah, I guess it does kind of affect the atmosphere. Like, there's nothing wrong with these cutscenes, but there certainly was an added level of charm to having the old school pixel style of the original. So I see what you guys are talking about with that now. Chrysanta took a vow of blindness, by the way. Yes, I did. That fight with her was insane because she couldn't see. Yeah, I did figure that out after I talked to her at that church. Okay, so Mao says this takes place 1,000 years after the first to give me perspective. Yeah, so that's kind of fine. That is a little bit of a spoiler, but that was actually going to be my unironic, non-rhetorical question. If this was supposed to take place after the first game, and then there was something for a moment that I was like, wait, is this actually a prequel? But I kind of doubted that, so I don't really mind that too much, but I would appreciate if some extraneous information was just left unsaid while I meandered around. Alright, so we can use the D-pad, can't jump yet. Oh, they changed the headbanging animation. Oh, so this is where you get multiple weapons. The movement seems a little bit faster already. It's kind of throwing me off. Press up to interact. Okay, I like that. Oh, you can charge already. Can you charge while moving? You can charge while moving. Thank goodness. That is one thing that oh, you can't charge it in the air though? That's a little bit awkward. That was one thing that I wished was in the original. Oh, it's a choice. Wait, this one doesn't charge. Oh, it even has cardinal direction control. I like this. Yeah, so a lot of people were saying that the second one plays a bit better. Oh, that's neat. Kind of like this. He's got a cutlass or scimitar, whatever you want to call it. Can I look at this? Ruego al Alba. I'm trying to see if I have... Oh, I can't look at any of the other screens yet. Okay, I guess that makes sense. And Not Mona, welcome on in. And Sem Asunto, welcome into the stream. So this is called Ruego al Alba. I don't know enough Spanish to know what that means. By which I mean I know virtually no Spanish other than how to swear at people because of playing Sacco. Sarmiento and Centella. I think I'll actually go with the goofy hammer for once. Veredicto. It's not my typical style, but I don't know. There's just something kind of neat about this. Can't charge this one. At least not yet. I imagine that we'll be able to upgrade this. Actually, this kind of reminds me of Kratos' weapon, just like without the chain. Movement is much smoother in this one. It kind of feels like it already. Oh yeah, and then the jump. All right, got a spooky ghost. We hit square to attack. Oh, so this is a dummy. I'm sorry, they're making me do it. I was expecting to get some tears for that. A lot of back. Actually, this is kind of nice because this does let you try all three weapons. So maybe I will screw around with this a little bit more. Oh yeah, and then that's dodge. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if that's a feature now. This is a fast one. So this doesn't go all the way up. And how's the sound effects sounding for you guys? I think I'm going to turn down the SFX on my end. It's a little bit loud. Everything else seems a little bit quieter. I typically feel like I turn down the sound effects quite a bit on my playthroughs. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that it was actually reducing in volume. Because the last time in the first game, I had to like manually walk out of the setting to see how it worked. That sounds fine. Sounds good. Thank you guys. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the hammer for now, which is a little bit surprising to me. Or why do I keep calling it a hammer? It's a flail. I just used my flask. Whoopsies. Too used to interacting with triangle, apparently. That's going to mess me up. Thou hast chosen thine companion on this pilgrimage. Only the miracle knows when thou shalt meet again in the presence of her two sisters. Cool. Does this game look a lot less pixely, or are you crazy? Let me look at some of the other stuff. I think it's still pixely, but it definitely seems to have like made the upgrade from like 16-bit graphics to like 32 or something like that, from like Super Nintendo to PS1 maybe. Okay. Oh, the other two weapons can parry? Uh-oh. I forgot to test that one out. I actually really liked the parrying of the first game. So apparently I can't parry now. So I'm assuming this is me, which means we have two other statues of folks. Or maybe they correspond to the weapons? I don't know. Typically we go right in a side scroller, so if we go left, we're backtracking. Repose of the Silent One. Oh, I'm like, why do I have to hit X? I thought that was a different button for interacting. So we can't go up there. The analog looking around is a little bit slower than the first game. Alright, that still feels pretty good. Like the ledge grabs. Yeah, the environments kind of look a lot cleaner. Alright. I should have tested the other weapons doing this. I didn't expect it. Oh wait, that's tip my fervor? How do I turn it off? How do I turn it off? Uh-oh. I goofed. Okay, so this refilled my flasks. Resting before a Puju will restore your health and flasks. It's the only way to save your progress. Upon dying, you will reappear at the last Puju you visited, and all progress you have made since that point will be lost. Kneel before one whenever you can. Okay, so that does make me wonder if my strat of using the exit screen to fast travel is still viable, or if it will undo progress. I'll have to test that out. Do I have the map right now? Apparently I do, yes. Can zoom out. Still can't look at other menus yet. Alright, I figured this much. Oh, that looks cool. Sorry about your face. Faceless one. Chisel of Oblivion. Oh, that's like the one lady's move. Oh no. I'm gonna die. I can't really attack like that. Okay. I don't have a dash attack. I guess I should have done a better job testing some of these features. I'm getting my butt kicked already. I was too slow to dodge. Okay. Contact damage. I don't know why I didn't expect that. Wow. I stink. It's terrible. Exemplaris excommunication. This. Now let's get good. Upon dying, a guilt fragment remains anchored to the world. The level of guilt rises, reducing the gain of fervor and your defense, but increasing tears of atonement and martyrdom points gained. Oh, that's an interesting trade-off. Collect guilt fragments to partially recover or find someone who can ease your burden. They removed the exit menu to teleport back, but they added a Homeward Bone prayer. Okay, cool. Well, they had the Homeward Bone in the first game, but I felt that there wasn't much of a use for it when you could just use the menu. If Scalise needs to finish the game before I do, bet. Oh, I almost walked into the thing again. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button! My muscle memory. So L2 for getting that. Jump. I did not jump. Alright. Okay, so that goes at a larger angle than I was expecting, which is fine. Wait, why isn't it? Oh, it just took a minute. So I ran out of juice. Oh, so he just actually aims at me. Just get good, forehead. That is not very good, but I mean, we did it. Requiem Eternum. Defeat the Faceless One. Chisel of Oblivion. 1,000 years later. Okay, so now we get that confirmation. We've acquired 1 mark of martyrdom. Okay. And I didn't say this, but I probably should have, but I do try to shut up for cutscenes and stuff. Just for my own immersion as well as the chats. So if I stop talking suddenly like that, that's probably why. And Rubber Ducky, welcome on in. You make bath time lots of fun. I should have just said you're the one and left the bath time thing alone. Okay, so we still have the cool little lever things. Veredicto hits multiple times, which seems cracked for building fervor quickly. Yeah, maybe. Now I've got that Sesame Street song stuck in my head. It's the Babbies. Yeah, the vibe just isn't quite there with this.
Penitent one, returned from the tomb, and walking among the mourners. Your awakening is now written on the eternal pages.
So this pixel art like looks fantastic, man. I don't want to like dunk on whoever made the cutscenes, but yeah, they just don't quite fit nearly as well, I feel. So I do have a bit of a non-rhetorical question, which might border on spoiler territory, so be mindful of that if you wouldn't mind. But does the events of this game follow from a specific ending of the first game? And if so, you could tell me like what letter corresponds to it, and that'll be good enough for me. Thanks for the GGs. So, awakening now on the eternal pages. Okay, got it. Oh, so they follow after ending Charlie. Okay, the true ending from New Game Plus. Okay, interesting. Thank you, guys.
Annunciada is my name, and I hail from the heavenly mountains on high, the seat and the beginning of all that is holy, so that I may address you.
So Annunciada, the C becomes like a TH sound? I did not realize that was a feature of Spanish, or maybe this is supposed to be like Latin inspired. If anybody is more familiar with Spanish, just like let me know that stuff in chat, because it's very interesting to me. The true ending is not New Game Plus. I mean, it was DLC, I think is what they meant.
Look upon me thus as a preceptor in this enterprise, hailing from the highest of all seats. Penitent one, the miracle shall give birth to a new child in a great heart descended from the clouds that watches over the ancient city of the blessed name from on high.
S? Well, it sounded like she said TH. Spain Spanish has the TH sound? Interesting. So continental versus not. Okay, so with the accent, it's usually pronounced as TH. Thank you. I did not know that. So yeah, now I really wish that I took more time to like look back at the lore of Blasphemous 1, because I do have a lot of questions about the miracle that I felt like we might be able to suss out a bit more. So, damn it, I don't necessarily want to commit myself to like looking this stuff up before the next stream, because I'm trying to do some other stuff as well, but I might make more of an effort now that I'm kicking myself for it.
You must reach it to stop its birth.
Alright, so they want us to stop the miracle baby. Okay.
But on this ascending path of penitence, the arch-confraternity awaits you. Those penitents that the miracle itself took as its sentinels now await your arrival.
Arch-confraternity. Arch-confraternity. That's a little bit of a mouthful. Ascending path of penitence. Okay.
Orospina, the confraternity of embroiderers. Benedicta, of the confraternity of endless orison. Odon, of the confraternity of salt. Lesmes, of the confraternity of incorruptible flesh. All under the dictate of the oldest penitent, the first among them all, who was Eviterno, father of the penitents.
So,
Penitent one, the miracle has instilled 3 regrets in the consciences of 3 of its guardians. Only by revealing them shall you achieve the humiliation of the sculpted figures that hold up the city, allowing you to ascend to its upper reaches, and finally to the great heart.
just like the first game, this one's pretty wild. I feel like I know these words in different contexts, but I don't know them well enough in their religious context to fully appreciate the meaning behind something like humiliation. So anyway, I was going to say something else, but I kind of got distracted by all of the lore dump right here. A lot more bosses have great flow states in Blasphemous 2. They're a lot more enjoyable. Yeah, so the combat felt a lot more fluid. That boss was probably on par with, like, the second hardest boss in Blasphemous 1 almost. Like, it is a little bit weaker than Chrysanta, but yeah, I don't know. A lot of the bosses in B1 were not very difficult. Oh yeah, I was gonna make a joke about Odin. That's what it was. So they put Odin in this game. Okay.
Look for the Guardians.
Oh, that's nice. Is it gonna tell me which one's where? Sacred entombments. Oh wow, this is really far. Palace of the Embroideries and Crown of Towers. So I'm assuming these three are the ones with the things in them.
Only by revealing the regrets guarded by the three guardians can you ascend to its upper reaches and at last hasten towards the great heart.
Okay. Whoopsies.
Only by
Alright, so that's all that. Annunciata, right? I don't remember. I'm so bad at remembering names. Man, yeah, that design was super cool though. Holy crap. Ravine of the High Stones. So I'm going to pay more attention to the actual design of the preview. We've got like some people barely trying to hold it aloft. What did I just do? Oh, I hit up. Okay. This is actually a prequel to Bloodborne. Oh no, so Odin is going to lose his form? Alright. Veredicto is the most powerful weapon in your arsenal. It's the only one. Its long reach, wide arc, and devastating strength increase the chance of stunning your enemies. In addition, its attacks will generate additional fervor with each strike and can be empowered by the flame of the sacred incense. Veredicto, Thunder of Mercy, hold down square, Embers of Faith, R1. How do I deactivate though? Do I just have to like go with it? I do kind of like the reach of this. This is almost like seeing an old friend. L2? Oh! Oh, we got a lot of fervor with that. Okay. Some attacks can leave your enemies stunned. When this happens, press L2 to execute stunned enemies. Defeating an enemy in this way grants you a fervor, Tears of Atonement, and martyrdom points bonus. Okay. This kind of makes sense. Did I ever learn what those were? I'm pressing different buttons. I can't seem to activate lore, which is fine. I'm just trying to look around. So it looks like we've got like 5 crows or dove silhouettes in there. Oh, so the martyrdom thing is bottom left. Got it. It's a perk to deactivate it? Okay, that makes sense. I have a weird tree arm now? Do I? Oh, I guess you're right, yeah. I was not paying enough attention to my character. The only thing that bothers Mao about the lore of Blasphemous 2 is that out of nowhere we get the penitent groups. To be fair, we didn't hear anything about Chrysanta's group of penitents. And yeah, obviously I don't know enough about like that third ending to have the full context. But I was wondering if it was Chrysanta in that opening cutscene who was like walking and stabbed herself. Alrighty. Oh, I got stuck under it. That's different. Okay. Doesn't force you through. Oh, wow. This is cheap. This weapon's awesome. I'm so surprised that this works, like, unironically. So L2 to pick it up? Yeah, okay. You've acquired Paternus to the Burial of Lights, I think. Attacking and executing enemies fills your fervor bar, which enables you to perform varied and powerful prayers. You can equip them in your inventory. Versus press circle to recite a quick prayer, chants, combine down in circle to invoke a powerful prayer. Oh, that's a really neat idea right there. I like that quite a bit, to just cite a verse of a miracle versus like chanting the whole thing. Very flavorful. Protagonist to the burial of the lights. Invokes flames from the very earth itself, which inflict fire damage. Chant to the friendly flame that naught could extinguish. Heavy clods of soil cover it, and deprived of shadow, and now sleeps in repose. What? It's deprived of shadow now that soil covers it? That's kind of weird. I feel like I'm misreading that. I'm pressing circle. Do I need to hold it? Did I equip it? Yeah, I thought I did. So maybe this only said chance, and it might not have a verse. That was her red sword? That's what I thought. Hey Revenant, welcome back in. Where I am in B1 is on the cusp of ending C. All I have to do is do the statue stuff. Yeah. That's kind of what I figured, because you guys pretty much told me that last night. Levo says arm prosthesis. Is this a Sekiro-like? Apparently. Chrysanta's technically stronger than us. She's invincible for the entirety of the first game. Oh, maybe because of like the chains. So before going into a new screen, let's move on over to the left. I was hoping to stun it. All right. So the down hit doesn't seem to like hit as hard, so I'm not sure what the utility of it is, because the other one seems to reach farther and it hits at the same angle spot, whatever you want to call it. That's dirty. This weapon's dirty. Oh wait, that's so weird that it just canceled out when because I was holding down. I feel like they should have changed that as far as the controls are concerned. So many hits. And so we got a floating thing up there. I was wondering if I was going to be able to break through the ground here. Oh, the miracle rendered her immune from harm. Apparently, I don't remember what NPCs say very clearly right after they say it. If you crouch... Oh, does this protect me? Bro, that's crazy. Well, now, time to get hit for no reason. Okay, so that does kind of work. This is like a seraphim type thing. All the extra wings and crap. That's really cool. Does this show the door? I don't know. Fallen angel type stuff? Yeah. I felt like, in a weird way, I kind of felt like that enemy was too colorful for Blasphemous. Do you guys know what I mean? Okay, can't jump dash like Mega Man, which is fine. Still don't trust this. Alright, never mind. So I want to go down and to the right. Oh, I can't. Okay. Or can I? Alright, so roots are not weak to fire. Got it. This is your first time seeing a full Blasphemous 2 playthrough? You've played through the game though, right? Or is this like your first time watching somebody else? City of the Blessed Name. Can't talk to NPCs. There's a well. There's a thing. Gonna check out the ladder after this. The daggers break the roots? Okay.
Welcome to my most humble of workshops.
which is a flurry of sawdust, glue, and varnish. Montagnez is my name, Master Sculptor. One of those who, with steady hand and silver chisel, patiently carve out from the wood the faithful shapes of our true saints, so that they might be contemplated and revered by the devout. No trace of light remains in my glassy eyes, yet still I know what thou seekest and needest. For are we not all penitents on this earth, in some way? The miracle proclaimed that, as my profession was that of a master sculptor, I should carve in wood the figure of the most blessed lady as my last work of art. Penitent one, I beg you, help me in this, my final piece of work. Seek out for me the finest chisels and tools, the most wondrous of pigments, and the most delicate of varnishes.
It's kind of a neat little penitence mission, I guess.
And I can sculpt for thee figures that will fit into the altarpiece you carry on your back, like this very one I offer to thee here.
Do what?
Please accept this as a gesture of my unending gratitude.
You have acquired the traitor.
It is but the first piece of many more I shall carve for you.
So I wonder if that corresponds to the traitor in the first game, and that's what I mean by like when I ask rhetorical questions.
Now I shall place it upon the altarpiece upon your back, and you will feel its grace, but also its burden. The hands of the miracle will guide me in the carving in accordance with the memory you bring me. May they guide thee as they guide me, penitent one.
Altarpiece of Favors. Visit the sculptor's workshop whenever you want to equip figures in your Altarpiece of Favors. Each figure confers powerful benefits onto the penitent one and can react in mysterious ways when placed next to others in the altarpiece. You can increase the number of slots in your Altarpiece of Favors in exchange for marks of martyrdom. Okay. Didn't he just give us something or no? Oh, all the way at the end. The traitor increases physical damage inflicted with the lore. Whoops, wait. I hunch in the dark and my fingers fight to hold the dagger. It writhes within my moist palm like a living being wanting to escape my grasp, as if the weapon wanted no part in such a terrible crime, such an atrocious betrayal. The instructions were clear. It's him or me, so I wait, and will do so for as long as it's needed, joined by these regrets and silence as my accomplice, until he crosses, unknowing, the threshold of this door. It's him or me. Interesting. Okay, and I do like that the little menu does show the actual effects of the relics in the shorthand right there. So dang, you can get a chunk of them. Okay. I was just curious if they would stack or anything like that. That'll cost one. I'll do that maybe once I get another thing. Alright.
May the hands of the miracle guide thee, penitent one.
Okay, so we can look at it here. Collection of figures. Okay, interesting. So it looks like we get more of those menus as we encounter them. So let's check out that ladder thing. I should probably compulsively save it. Seraphs means burning serpents or burning one? I didn't know that. Seraphs were dragons. So, too short to jump. Alright. Get wrecked. Probably need to go in there. I was just gonna try to like hit the wall on the side. Oh, that's it? Okay. Oh no, now I can't get back up. I wonder if I have the wrong weapon for this. Press share to open the map. Remember to place markers whenever you find something interesting. Nobody tells me how to mark my own map but me. Nobody. Sweet. Oh, that sounded weird when they were coming back. It sounded like fleshy almost. Sweet. Okay, so that's the same. What button do I need to press to let go? Just the jump? Down and jump? Okay. So I don't think I can make that until I get a weapon capable of piercing the wall, which I'm assuming would be the scimitar or the dual blade thing. Way to move and get hit twice when just trying to avoid one hit. You like the customized markers and Metroidvanias? It helps you a lot. You can get lost easily. Yeah, that is one thing that I did appreciate about the first game too. That it allowed you to place markers in such a way where you kind of could differentiate between things. Oh no, do I need to worry about invisible walls? Or floors? I mean, I'm assuming I do, don't get me wrong. Oh, so that's short distance. So he definitely hit me. Should probably heal. This button. Oh, that heals quite a bit, actually. For now. It's easier to go across than down. Screw your shield. Oh, that's way more effective than the charge up. Maybe the charge up is better for generating fervor? All right. Oh, I can't come up here. Oh, I was like, did it come back? No, I guess another one just awoke. They kept the names of the places in Spanish. This one's Deep Lament or Deep Sorrow. Thanks, Revenant. Floorboard said, Seraph means the burning ones, not serpents, and it's Latin. Oh, well, a lot of that really does depend on the source that you're using. Oh. So yeah, if Mao is using like the ancient Hebrew, I could imagine why there may be a difference of interpretation. Can I fall through here? No. Okay. Ah. Get a load of that guy. It's got a bell. Sweet. Oh. It's a baby! Oh, these are like the, Saga Frontier Light things, almost. I don't think I have the things to make this work yet. I don't know if I can make them change ways. Oh yeah, I need to keep pressing it. That's so neat. So I'm assuming if I had started with another weapon, I would have been able to hit that bell like that. So instead of 6 swords, we've got 6 hands.
Sleep, my child, sleep.
No answer? Should I hit the child? Apparently not. Can I hit that? I can't go through this way. Oh lord, it's not a boss. Well, he just kind of tanked the crap out of that. Oh, he's got a spell. I need to heal. Alright. I got. Alright, so that's 2 deaths. Oh. Oh. Let's heal now. Oh yeah, I need to hold down. So I think I need to dodge that move specifically. Man, I suck. Marks of Martyrdom. Attacking and executing enemies allows you to earn Marks of Martyrdom symbol, which can be used to upgrade certain characteristics of the Penitent One. You can earn marks by fighting and exploring the map. We got 1 mark. It's a boss.
Who are you, whose face and name you keep hidden? No. Your name is of no consequence if your footsteps have led you to me. Yerma is mine own. But this is not the right moment, for the steps that my promise inspires are swift, and the will that directs them unshakable. This hatred, which blinds my reason with shadows. I must leave at once.
Steely Battle Lance. You now have access to the weapon memory section in your inventory. Use Marks of Martyrdom to acquire advanced combat techniques. Track down the Bearer Penitents to unlock techniques that are even more powerful. Okay, cool. I was gonna say the only way this falls short of being true, like FromSoft level dialogue, is just that it doesn't end in nervous laughter. Although they finally kind of got over that trope with Elden Ring, to be a bit more fair. And hey, Elden enthusiast, welcome back in. How's it going? Alright, so now we can start upgrading our thing. Oh, wait, where is this? Oh, that's the key item. The tip of an object of worship that was turned into a weapon. It delivered a violent end to countless enemies, and the memories of those deaths linger on. Its strength resides in the arsenal of penitence in which it can be awakened. Steely Battle Lance. Oh, it's pretty lengthy. Okay. The night was dark and full of mist. Yerma saw her chance to climb in through an open window, breaking into that old church that discreetly oversaw a far corner of the village. A perfect night for her purpose. With cat-like agility, she climbed down a sculpture on the inner facade until reaching the cold marble floor. Nobody saw or heard her. She stepped into the temple's blackness, her eyes piercing every shadow in search of her objective. And there it was, on top of an altar at the end of the nave. A silver rod, an old sacred relic that had remained intact despite the centuries. It shone with a glow of its own, like some kind of living thing. It was said that the rod had been plated with an impossible alloy of oil-anointed silver. Yerma didn't hesitate. She slid from the shadows like a snake, took the rod and felt its cold weight. That argent glow fleetingly reflected in her eyes, revealing them to be full of hate and thirsty for vengeance. Nobody will ever know what happened to that holy artifact. So I wonder if that's what she was wielding or holding. So how do I go to the... Oh, here it is. Okay. So I feel like I might want to hold off. Press R1 after an attack on the ground to convert it into a more powerful horizontal strike that turns Veredicto on or off. Oh, so you're like tricking it. That's pretty neat. Okay. Tempered Flames. Press R1 to turn on or off Veredicto, interrupting the consumption of fervor. Display of Temperance can even be performed in the air. Halves the time required to charge it? That's not too bad. Though I haven't felt like charging it has been super effective yet. I kind of wish I could see what was ahead to better plan out my actions here. I guess I have 2 slots and they only cost 1 each. I'm going to wait a little bit longer before I use that. Let's go back and heal. Hey, SNX, welcome back. You had to deal with idiot dogs? Oh no. What they did. Yeah, I got the mace. I like the little sound effect that they added for that. And it's nice that they don't even like play an animation for you to be like, huh? It's empty. From soft style. So, Mao, like one of the rules that I kind of have for my community is if people tell you to stop doing something and you kind of ignore them, it comes across as being disrespectful, and I don't like to have to actively police people so much while I'm streaming because it takes time and like takes down the vibes. But I mean, just be courteous. It's not that hard. Like we've asked you multiple times to stop spoiling stuff. I know you're really excited and want to share things. I tend to be that way myself, but if people are telling you to knock it off, like kind of just knock it off. Asternex had to chase around a young girl that wants to eat the cat food all the time, and then have the runs. I see. Ah! It fell immediately. We're floating. Got that Samus explosion. New ability gained. Ivy of Ascension. Some surfaces can be used to climb. Hold down R2 to cling onto these surfaces and not slip. I don't know if I like that binding. If that's the dodge button. Hold on. I guess we'll find more platforms to experiment with this. You have acquired Scratched Lead Sphere. Equip rosary beads in your inventory to upgrade characteristics of the Penitent one. Find additional knots to increase the number of beads you can equip. As a kid, Elden enthusiast would sneak over to your neighbors to eat the dog food. I guess that explains a lot now, doesn't it? Hey, Meow Laser. Cat food always gives you the runs. I'm surprised that that's not what's used to power up your laser. Slightly increases resistance to all physical damage. Okay, and the lore. Sturdy metal ball embedded in the hollowed out wall of a study. The monk who forged it was beaten to death, and no one remembers its real purpose anymore. Rip. Maybe this isn't so bad. This is kind of awkward, but okay. Wait, did that happen automatically? Oh, no, you can kind of... Okay, that changes my opinion. So you kind of automatically hold on to the wall, but if you hit R2, then you stick to it. Okay, that's not nearly as bad as I was afraid of. So that's just... Oh, wait. Oh, no. That's just a normal wall. I thought that was actually important. Alright, we'll go back, obviously. Why is everyone mad at me now? Oh, in the game? Or... What you mean? So I wonder if this lady will talk again. Nope. Thought I whiffed that, to be honest. Although maybe I should check the mirrors situation. Although I would have gotten nothing to change this, I think. But I am a little bit curious if this works. Nope, okay. It is kind of weird that they made this like a perk to turn it off. Like, it's fine that it's the first perk, don't get me wrong. It's just a little bit strange. There we go. In game, I'm not sure why they're mad at me. Maybe they're tired of talking and are jealous that I don't need to do that anymore. Mirrors are for the daggers? Okay. Ah, too low. I'm assuming I actually want to go the other way. I do kind of miss not being able to let go of the ledges by pressing the circle. I do kind of also like the atmospherics of the music so far. After playing and abusing the heck out of the lunging attack in the first game, I feel kind of naked almost without it right now. Hey Jay Dixon, how's it going again? Nice to see you. Platforming feels smoother in 2 so far. I mean, I still need to get a bit more used to things. But I do like what they actually did with the wall grab. I guess I should pay more attention to my vertical height to see if that still annoys me or not. You know what? I think that's kind of acceptable. It feels a little bit more consistent somehow. Dang it! You've acquired Sculptor's Resonant Gavel. Small square hammer. Skilled sculptors use tools similar to this to work wood in its initial form. However, it is impossible not to conclude that any artist using such a small mallet must have sought to undergo some kind of penance or punishment. Fair enough. So, I noticed in the last game they didn't have any apostrophes, but now they're using them in the wrong places. Feels bad, man. Sculptor is. Right. His last work, part 5. It was then that the sculptor, witness to the whole ordeal, was blinded by a radiance that grew from the pious visage of the lady. A flare so grossly incandescent, that it condemned him to the most absolute darkness. The old man, blinded forever. Yet in the midst of that deep blackness, a vision persisted, engraved with pure light, the most beautiful face he had ever laid his eyes upon. Grossly incandescent, you say? It's a trap! It really was a trap. I refuse. Alright. You're making mac and cheese? What'd you miss? I got like the first weapon and I'm like figuring out how to wall jump essentially. And then, alright, Elden Enthusiast, you have a good night. Take care. And my essay, welcome back in. The miracle inhaled and said, boy, the penitence continues, pretty much. Translation mistake? Maybe. It's a pretty common kind of mistake that always irks me a little bit. You've acquired Mirabras of the Return to Port. Oh, so this is our holy thing. Takes the penitent one back to the city of the blessed name. Oh, I don't have any quick verses. Oh, so they're different types of miracles. I thought each miracle had 2 functions. I thought wrong. It's kind of funny because I was almost interested in jumping down the pit to see if that led to anything. Sea of Ink. Forgotten Tribute. So we got the empty receptacle a moment ago, which is a glass vessel able to contain the blood flowing from the crimson flesh touched by the miracle, used to increase the number of bile flasks. Lore. On hearing the young man question, the elder's gaze filled with melancholy. Quote, yes, this church belongeth to a bygone age, once so ancient, so chaotic, that it's as if it wanted to disappear from memory. An age in which time itself decided to stop at a perpetual sunset, and in which every man yearned only for the designs of the divine. But so it happened that the faith of those people faded, quietly escaping from their hearts year after year. Even so, this abandoned church still stands, its foundations as firm as ever, as if it waited for something, as if it refused to give up the faith that so many had already lost. And the old man stood there, gazing at the sturdy stone, lost in thought. So I wonder if that church is like the one that we were building up, or probably not. Well, maybe. I don't know. Moving on. Forgotten Tribute. A coin that was used for many years as payment for the processions that traversed the roads at nighttime. These processions gradually died out, so finding a coin like this is a rare occurrence. The thick night mists snaked and curled around the lattice of trunks and branches that made out that forest. From that very fog that stick to my skin like a clammy shroud did emerge the shadows. They marched in procession with mournful parsimony, each one a bearer of their own lament and grim expression confused, wafting forward in death. Seized by this sinister sight, I could not help but witness, frozen in place, as they slowly made their way towards me. Only then... Alright, I'm going to stop. I'm just going to hydrate. Is that not the function of apostrophe? It's supposed to be possessive? I guess I'd need to double check because I don't think it was written in the possessive. Anyway, Only then did the procession stop. The shadow guiding the group, the tallest and most tenebrous of them all, bowed down in silence, showing me the palm of his bare hand. He was waiting for something. Petrified, I could but mutter a few vain words whilst my whole being shivered. It was at that moment that the piercing light of a sudden dawn broke through the entangled canopy of that forest, tearing apart both fog and spectre, making them all vanish before me. The sweet song of birds conjured away that deadly silence that had reigned before. I'll never know what tribute that ghost of mist would have asketh for, nor if I will ever encounter them again. It's a little bit of a weird final line. Let me read this again. The shadows were marching. Okay. Okay, so I guess like the tribute was supposed to have been given to the shadow retinue. So before I jump to my death, I want to try to find another Pew Juice spot. Profundo lamento, profound lamentation. Okay, so the issue with this is that it's not possessive because skilled sculptors. This is just a plural. This isn't actually possessive. Oh, so I wasn't talking about the very first sculptors and like the name. I was talking about in the paragraph, which I'm pointing to, which, you know, you guys can totally tell that I'm doing on screen. Oh, you were looking at the name. Okay. Your dad does it for everything by putting it in the plural or like using the possession, the apostrophes for plurals. City of the Blessed Name. We gonna save it. Oh, so you can just hold down. I don't know if it... Well, maybe that is actually better. Because I was just thinking of how annoying that ladder section was. Because I would need to like let go and whatnot. So before I jump down there, let's jump up here to my death. Oh, so it's only halvesies. That's quite courteous of them. What do I put in my mac and cheese? Alright, so this is going to be a little bit of a weird call, but I like to put Chihuahua in my mac and cheese. Or chat. Alright, now that I left you guys hanging, Chihuahua is a type of like queso cheese brand. That and like a little bit of pepper. Scally's does breadcrumbs on top and you bake it in the oven. So if I fully checked out what I wanted to, not entirely, I'll go that way. You thought I was eating the dogs. Hot dogs. Flourishboard does a blend of melted cheese, butter, and mustard. So we can go that way now. I did not come in here. It's a boss!
This heavy curtain that separates sin and confession, crime and judgment, conceals naught but shadows. Here, in my darkness, there remaineth but tears for me, and forgiveness for those of you who seeketh it. Where are the bereaved now? Where are the repentant? How long since the long agony of this sacrament began? Now that your penance of silence and the pain that plagues your flesh has led you to my dark confessional, Let me purge the guilt you bear, and thus alleviate your burden. Do you wish to purge yourself of your guilt?
He sounds so ominous. It's almost like I would expect like Rykard to sound in his human form. Anyway, I don't think I can be purged because I have full guilt or whatever, fervor.
So be it. The
Oh no!
has been completed.
He took my money, that dirty priest!
Your guilt has been purged, but will remain my eternal burden, for that is my appointed purpose. Now go in peace.
Stella's classless taste is bothering Bill. I like that. Mao doesn't understand the obsession with cheese. To you, it's not that big of a thing. Then you are lucky. Although, where are you from again, Mao? Maybe you guys just don't have, like, similar kinds of cheese, or... I mean, a lot of it, I think, is definitely cultural. But in the U.S., at least, like, a lot of, people of European descent have grown up eating, like, dairy-based products, and it's kind of a big part of the culture. This is trippy. Do thee wish to make the sacrifice? Not this moment, thank you.
Open up the skin and red flesh.
Ah.
Uncover the lie that my shell conceals, for I am only blood and bones.
Does she have the same voice actress as the sword lady in 1?
So allow the chalices to be filled with those who toast kings and priests.
Okay, sure.
Now I shall grant thee a new flask.
The number of bile flasks has increased. Oh, so
Bring me more vials.
this is a bit of a non-rhetorical question, chat, but if I were to use this to sacrifice, am I sacrificing a flask fully right now? Like the Quicksilver style, or is it something else? You do have a lot of cheese on your food there, just not on everything? Yeah, I mean, we don't have cheese on absolutely everything. Which reminds me, I had a friend who was saying that his dad has like the worst taste in food. And he was telling me the story of how they got sweet and sour chicken from a Chinese restaurant, and his dad put cheese on it. He's like, Dad, what are you doing? He's like, what? I like cheese. Putting cheese on sweet and sour chicken. Oh my goodness. You just take damage? Okay. Let's talk to our guy.
Pray, how can I assist thee, penitent one?
Hand over tool. You've given sculptor's resonant gavel.
This mallet is so wonderfully balanced in the hand that it feels quite effortless to move. Know that you have my gratitude, penitent one. May the hands of the miracle guide thee, penitent one.
Alright, I'm gonna go talk to Candelaria. And then I might decide to start using some martyrdom points. It's a mirror lady. Okay. Closed shop thinking.
Oh, blessed are we, for I behold a penitent.
Am I talking to the dude in the chair? I think that makes the most sense. Yeah, it looks like he's looking at me. Okay. I did not notice what was on its back. I thought it was a sack. I wasn't paying attention.
Humbly allow us to present ourselves to your reverence. We are Medardo and Escolastico, pilgrim merchants and scribes by trade.
Sorry, you're just going to be Candelaria to me because I'm not going to remember these names. Medardo and Escolastico.
You never know where precious assets may be. What, pray, can be unjust or malevolent in walking the roads in pursuit of a twofold profit? That of the pocket by selling, and that of the spirit by prayer.
Alright, Floorboard, you have a good night, and thanks for dropping in as always. Take care.
While Medardo pays penance in his meditative meanderings, I take care of the business side of things, sparing not a drop of ink to write about the beautiful landscapes of the many varied paths we travel. But go ahead and cast your eyes upon our shop window. The objects that were lost on voyages have great appeal and fascination, as they have become a reminder of the feat itself. Cast your eyes upon our shop window.
Galera of the Living Briar creates a bolt of electricity that inflicts lightning damage. So that looks like the one that the second enemy killed me with, because, you know, I'm awful. Then the Choir Master increases the chance of critical hits when using prayers. Oh, so I'm assuming that... Okay, yeah. This is one of those things, and then this is an actual prayer. Can't tell if this is a fast one or not, and I can't open up the lore tab. I'm gonna leave this one alone for now, and I might just go ahead and buy this.
Until our paths cross again, penitent one.
Alright, let me check that out. So that's a quick verse. I was hoping. Creates a bolt of electricity that inflicts lightning damage, and verse dedicated to the blackthorn that's piercing the flesh of a storm cloud made it bleed thunder. Oh, that's kind of cool. And then... Interesting. Okay. Cry me a river. 800 Tears of Atonement. You know what? For kind of like a dilapidated looking village, this seems like a really cozy room. A little bit better quality bed than I expected. The Galera is thundering, alright? Are you guys making fun of my pronunciation? I don't know what it is. Grills and Ruin. Alright, so it looks like all of our sheets have finally filled out. Oh, wait, what was this? I did not notice. Hold down square to charge a powerful strike that damages nearby enemies. Oh, this is already filled out because I have it. Okay. Gonna go with this one. Increases base defense. Interesting. Press R1 in the air to activate Veredicto with a quick airstrike. Can be used to cancel airstrikes. That seems kind of neat. I can't see anything else. Oh. Get out of here. I was not expecting that to work. Alright. 2 birds, 1 stone. I thought I screwed up for a second by doing that. Ooh. What? Do I just have to run it? Oh, I would slide under it. Okay. Neat. It just means something in Portuguese? Alright. Albero is nice, but the city in Blasphemous 2 is a real vibe, yeah. How are the ladders this time? I haven't had to jump up on them, but I do like that they added a little bit of a slide to go down them quickly. We're gonna get ganked. Okay, so red one equals gank. It's a little one. It took 3 hits. I'm scared. Oh, I broke its attack. Right, after I killed this one, I'm gonna heal. Uh-oh. That was not smart. Thousand tears. All right. This is odd for a combat area. It seems not too strange, I guess. All right, here we go. Run! Interesting. And also, welcome back in about this long. How's it going? Did I take a look at the other endings of the first game? No, I'm trying to finish some other projects, so I didn't devote the time to do that. Although, after starting this game, I'm like, man, I probably should have done that. So I might do that, like after stream tonight or something. Because I still kind of want to go back and get the other ending, at least. Because it sounded like I was pretty much right there, I just didn't. Yeah, this hammer is really cool, but I've almost got like a weird love-hate relationship with it right now. I want it to do a little bit more than it is doing, but I know that I just started the game, so I'm trying to keep my chill about it. But I do like it so far. Hey, we got a mark of martyrdom. All right, so let's open our menu. So I think these small ones don't really mean anything. They're just like roadblocks, prereqs. How was the time required to charge? I'll do this. Oh, so tier 2 is locked a different way. Maybe you need all of them in tier 1 to get tier 2? Alrighty.
Grateful we are.
That's weird. I wonder if that's like the skull shop or something. Oh yeah, grabbing ladders is much better. And will this take me to the ladder shop? Oh, it won't matter. Can't get up there yet. You're very confused that I was starting Blasphemous too? No. I didn't do the other ending. I just wanted to potentially be able to like beat this to kind of appreciate the DLC at the same time as everyone else. Because it felt like pretty much most of the stuff that I was doing in Blasphemous 1 was like backtracking, and it was probably a little bit boring. So it's either I... Oh wow, that has a heck of a lunge. It was either I continue backtracking and like taking a lot of time looking up obscure things, or that I kind of just look things up ahead of time and just speedrun things, which isn't particularly enjoyable for me. So I kind of figured just moving forward is probably my best option for that. This is neat. I kind of like this area. Reminds me of something else in a different game, I'm thinking. Oh, it's the procession. We have the coin. This reminds me of the carriage to Canehurst. I like the music though. Hey Mildly, welcome back in. Yeah, I'm having a good night so far. How about you?
Figure of the sinuous mists. Pay us with the false coin. The one with jagged edges and forgotten features. The one that is worthless and desired by none.
This gothic bit is reminiscent of the previous game, The Last Door. I've never heard of that. I'll need to look into that. Actually, Mr. Games or anybody on the Discord, would you leave a comment on this video or in the Discord telling me to like look up The Last Door? Because I'll probably forget to do it eventually. Oh, it's point and click? Maybe never mind.
Thus, we will guide you through the dense blackness to the remotest of places.
I might be getting ahead of myself, so let's do it.
Down on the cold stone and let the black curtain envelop you in darkness.
So I don't have a choice in the matter? Okay. Profundo Lamento. Oh, so we were just here. I thought that was a pit that I was just walking into a second ago. Acquired abandoned rosary knot. Yeah, I wonder if I need to... Okay, yeah. Cord knot whose origins have long been forgotten. Skilled hands could join this knot to the strings that hold the rosary beads. Knot after knot, bead after bead, with the most composed of patience, I thread the rosary. Each bead a guilt, a mourning, a confession, a step in the long ladder of penance. And through the threshold of this grim haven, forgotten by all, will enter those that seek my assistance, those that seek this old and sacred craft of mine, those that will face the light shed by the candles of my roof, whoever they are. And they shall then bask on the shelter and the hope they provide. I will, until that moment, wait, knot after knot, bead after bead, with the most composed of patience. So, what was her name? Not Altus Gracias. I'm forgetting who the name of the lady was, who's like, might be like fake rosary maker, but anyway. It's my mistake for not learning more about Blasphemous 1 lore. I gotta hold down. Oh, so it just drops me automatically. Okay. Feel like... Oh, can I pogo? Not like that. Certainly not with this weapon, at least. You love random teleports? Okay. The last door is really good. To be fair, I mean, I don't entirely hate point-and-click games. Like, I really... Well, I don't know how fair this is. It's been so long since I've really played a point-and-click. Bro, that sucks. Oh, I took contact damage, but that contact damage is probably a lot less than getting a direct hit. Got him. Oh, his arm fell off. This is weird. I wonder if I need to block the light or something. Should you play Dead Space Remake or Returnal? You have both. I honestly don't know. I mean, Returnal looks cool. I don't know enough about Dead Space. I know V-Limit really liked the Dead Space remake, and I've heard good things about it. But I think both are supposed to be quality. Nothing beats the chest and Limgrave teleport. Yeah, well... Yeah, going into Caelid was kind of amazing. I legitimately thought I was possibly in a different world when I did it the first time. I need to unlock my other weapons to do that. Okay, that's kind of what I was afraid of. Streets of Wakes. Oh, it's tanky. It's got spears. I'm scared. Yeah, I can't tell if I have, like, just a good weapon for dealing with certain enemies like that or not. Soledad was the rosary maker? I meant the fake one. Global said that Caelid chest legit stressed you out. Yeah. I was fine. I mean, I was a little bit stressed in the mines, but I was fine up until I saw and got my ass handed to me by the falling star beast in the mine. I was like, I don't know how people are going to be able to hit this game. I mean, that thing just like wrecked my life. You guys watched or read One Punch Man? That reminds me of the way like Saitama joked that this was like a special move that he did as a kid where you just kind of like flail your arms about. Can't interact with that statue. I should probably use my fervor more, especially since I have this weapon which generates a lot. Wow, she did a lot of damage. I thought I'd be able to finish it before that. Mao's a One Punch Man fiend. Nice. Yeah, I think I have like the first 16 volumes. Something like that. I need to like catch up on some of the story that I'm missing. Just kind of sucks waiting at irregular intervals for the new chapters to come out. serious arm flails versus Hammerhead. Yeah. Yeah, it's the very beginning. Nightbot should tell you guys to do 100 push-ups. The Saitama workout. I mean, I could tell Nightbot to like make us do 20 push-ups or something, like as a community, like maybe 3 times a stream, so like once every hour, as a way to get the body moving and whatnot. But obviously that'd take a bit of time away from the stream as well. Stop hitting me! So I wonder if I'll gain health and or fervor for picking this up. One mark of martyrdom. Alright, so I did gain health. I don't think I got fervor specifically, but oh well, I'm fine with that. Well, to think you could do a push-up at all? I mean, even if you can't do like a normal push-up, you could do one from your knees, hopefully, or just work with like the goal of making incremental progress, because it can be quite satisfying to see even just incremental progress. I don't like that it's just... Oh, it's not facing me. I was gonna say, I don't like that it's just standing there menacingly. Okay, so it did seem like I got full fervor from that, so maybe executions are the way to go for things like that. Murata's an unparalleled artist in your opinion? He's so great? Yeah. He really... Hey, we got the warpers. He really is a good artist. Can I even warp anywhere right now? Oh, is this automatic? City of the Blessed Name? Oh, okay. Now I know where I am. Oh, and it looks like we have the Gara power-up type thing. Alright. Yep, that is what I thought. But what's over Mya? It's got an eye. Is this a friend? Okay.
Find sisters.
This isn't creepy at all. I was gonna say that this room almost looks identical to the Sword Lady room, but this has more benches and it's a little bit wider. Maybe it's a forced perspective type of thing. Oh yeah, so I did get a new power-up. Oh, I need 2 for it. Halves the time to charge. I think I'm going to go for this. Is there any reason to come back here? I guess I'll just save it and then advance forward again. Imagine survival, but in the Dark Souls universe. Stella's kind of on the money. That survival in Dark Souls is kind of just like survival horror. Oh, so it like goes automatically to the next spot. Okay. Actually, so this connects there. Profundo Lamento. So there's a door to the left that I didn't go through, I don't think. And this makes me think that we might have a fake wall here. Whatever. We couldn't go that way because we don't have the hops. Time to go up. Or not. Alright, yeah, nope. I'm not going to make that jump. Is that a Preview? Yeah, okay. I was like, I'm surprised they put one right here, but I guess they didn't actually have one. They just had the hand thing close by. Ooh, a church. It's a thing. This is creepy, y'all.
And for your thirst, I am water. For your cold, fire. Oh, make way for he who does not yet know me, who has not yet kissed me. Parishioner, you come seeking mine own sweet blessing.
This guy sniffs his own farts? Can he, though?
Kneel down and place your lips on my holy sanctity. Oh.
I like that the O doesn't even have the H.
I see. You are here for another purpose. Oh, but I will not judge thee. How could I? My will is only to bestow my grace upon thee, to ease thy burden. Go forth, my blessing awaits you. Prostrate yourself before me, penitent one.
I know the game is called Blasphemous, but nah.
Do you not wish to worship the divinity? Do you not seek out my favor?
Correct.
Oh, I see. This is naught but an act of humility, but of sacrifice. Blessed are the humble, for they shall receive in their arms the highest of all blessings. I am moved by your act of humility. If you venerate me, you shall receive more favors than any other parishioner.
That doesn't sound good. I mean, it does, but it sounds like there's some strings attached to a master hand, right?
Go ahead. Bow down before me. You witness, my parishioners, how one among you rejects my blessing. It would seem my holiness is not pure and holy enough, not elevated enough for him. But let us forgive him. Oh, mine own parishioners, let us forgive his ignorant lack of faith. Let us pray for him, so he might repent of his grave sin. In this way, when your body is imbued with heaviness, it will prostrate itself before me.
Alright, this is getting really funny to me. I'm going to keep saying don't kneel, but I absolutely like how much unique dialogue is going with this, because I feel like it really could wear people down to be like, alright, fine, I'll kneel, but that ain't me.
I understand. I accept that you do not wish to worship me. However, as a true divine being, I shall serve you nonetheless. Bestow upon me your fervent kisses to receive mine own grace.
Right, so we can continue to talk to him, but, you know, he's kind of pissed me off now. The door is locked. Yeah, I don't feel like kissing this hand. I'm afraid that it will do it automatically. Oh, well, we could talk to our Puju. I guess I could just reset the game because it doesn't autosave.
Bestow upon me your fervent kisses to receive mine own grace.
Oh, wait, it's not like letting me.
Bestow upon me. Bestow upon me.
I don't know what I do. Okay.
Bestow upon me your fervent kiss.
I don't know how to bestow kisses, y'all. Mwah. Aw. Wait, are we entering their dream?
May those who seek seclusion enter.
Oh, it's the lady. Or no, this is a different lady. It's kind kind of funny because there were aspects of the first game which reminded me of Alundra, but now if I'm actually dreamwalking, I'm like, yo, it's Alundra.
Miracle, thee who possess the keys to open all things, and the hands to lock them, welcome thine servant. Penitent one, thee who comest in search of the morning behind our black veils. Find my daughters, and snuff out the light of the candles that accompany them. Only then will you be able to enter into their mourning. The vigil is not yet ready, penitent one.
Yeah, I'm like...
Find my daughters and put out their candles.
Yeah, I'm like way too mistrusting to just take people at the word, especially in a universe like this. Like, I can't tell if this is a church or if this is just like a randomly dying or dead person.
When darkness descends on my tiles, my lanterns awaken. It is their light that protects us in this shadowy corner full of old rosaries. My name is Sagrario. Knotting rosaries is my penance.
Alright, Platinum Chip, thanks for dropping in and have a good night.
And I cannot serve a more virtuous cause than thine own, penitent one. If you give me the knots, I shall increase the mysteries of your rosary, so that they might fill thee with consolation. Do you have rosary knots, penitent one? Now, let my hands knot a new mystery on your rosary.
A new mystery of the rosary has been unlocked.
Your rosary now treasures yet another mystery.
So does that rosary only have 3 more slots? Yes, they correspond to her candles. Interesting.
I shall wait for you to give me more knots to increase the mysteries of your rosary.
Scalzy thinks she's naughty. Alright, so how many Courage the Cowardly Dog fans do we have in the chat? So naughty. Oh, one shot him. Because the game itself is kind of poetic, most NPCs will speak only the truth. Even so, that doesn't mean I want to necessarily align myself with them. But these things hit so hard. So I guess for those jerks, I want to use my miracles for sure. What did I... Did it get eaten by the stairs? I think it did. Alright, well, we're almost back to full with like 3 hits. Okay. Return the slab. I don't remember what slab. Alright. So I can go down in the next room? wasn't really intending to save it, but it seems like annoying to do it otherwise. Don't tell me too much about the story stuff, guys. I'll probably get to it with the lore eventually anyway. Okay, there's a big old ladder here. No wonder we can go down. Ladders let you do that, huh? I'm assuming that's a death pit. Let's go this way first. Hey, we got Mom of Mommies. It's even got the same enemies. That's cool. They're tankier. I'm weaker. That's right. I don't need to jump with this weapon, huh? No, no, no! Not those dudes. I hate these dudes. Turn around, please. Not now. Oh, I walked into it. Sharingy dingy. Yeah, I'm not going to deal with him with the stupid lantern there. Hey! Oh, so this, I had already returned to that lady who wanted her sisters. Okay, so now I know exactly where I am if our, Oh no, this says Redento, so this is a different statue. It's just a statue of our boy. Ah. You found the mother of mothers like 15 hours into the game. I like how he just ignored me beating the crap out of him. I got really distracted by the way he disrobed after being got. Oh no, it's not it's one of those things. Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't think I'm meant to be here now. What are these? They're bees. Alright, so I can hop over those as well. Ah. Did chickens deal damage? May I say was talking about the story of the short play, you think? Wait, what short play? Maybe you guys are talking about something else. Oh, Return the Slab is from Courage? Apparently I don't remember that episode. Hey, without horns, how's it going? Welcome back in. Did this game spoil the canon ending of Blasphemous 1 for me? It hasn't spoiled it because I still don't know what's going on. I'll need to do a bit of research. Oh, it's got Palpatine magic? What a jerk. You've acquired 800 Tears of Atonement. Get stunned. Dang it. I'm surprised this worked, but you know what? Modern problems require modern solutions. Aerial ignition. I'm excited for this. Then increases fire damage. Okay. That's what I was afraid of. Oh! That died a lot more quickly than I was expecting. Those things were menaces in the first game. Not to say that that isn't necessarily a menace still, but, you know, 2 hits. Can't be too upset about that. I probably need to keep going. Okay, nope. Like that the lightning they shoot has thorns like briars? Yeah, that's pretty cool. You like the geographical implications? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think I got distracted by enemies, but I was wondering if then, like, the rest of the first game, or at least parts of it, dilapidated parts of it, are included in here now. But also, I guess I'll really need to think about the implications of this, because this is like the topmost layer of the first map, and it's underneath Profundo Lamento, Profound Lamentation, and the City of the Blessed Name. So unless we have a case of Lordran lands converging type stuff going on, I don't exactly know what to make of this. Hey? Oh, so I hold. Oh, I can choose where I want to put it. What do I do? Oh, I press L2 again. Okay. That's interesting. Exactly like Dark Souls style? Yeah. My current weapon makes that easy with the bell dudes? Yeah, makes sense that the hammer bell is good against the bell guys. Alright, so that one took a bit more hits. That was more in line with what I was expecting. I feel like I should probably heal, but I kind of always want to min-max and be miserly about things like that, which is not the best strat. Sweet, so we should have a preview up ahead. Yep. Oh man. The meta-knowledge, that's awesome. Yeah, I was like, wait a second, this doesn't really put me anywhere close to where I kind of need / want to go, but who cares? I'm having fun exploring. Considering the Penitent is now being treated as some kind of Terminator or Doom Guy type character, you're the menace now? Woken up just to go on a killing spree? I could see what you mean by that. It's wild that the most important church was just forgotten about. It's like you discovered the Vatican lost underground. Kinda. So this one takes place 1,000 years after the first. That was told to us in an achievement. Oh, got a little bit lucky there, I think. I wonder if they only get stunned if they're on the ground. Oh, this is where the big bell rang. I think that's it in the background. Because we've got all the little chicken dudes who are more zombified this time around. But no Gara jumps to get up here? So I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to get anything here. Huh! I thought I didn't make that jump. Whew. Scary. Left. Right. We're going to the right. Those dudes are pretty tough. Wait a second. How did I get back here? It's a loop. Go figure. So I'm guessing falling down is not a good idea because I don't have any like strings. Dang, achievements was spoiling plot points. Loop de loop. Probably need to go back to that shop sometime. So I don't need to save because I have like full resources. Oh, that did a decent amount of damage. Okay. Oh. Bro, my first instinct was to try to parry them, but then I remembered that I can't even do that with this weapon. So I really need to get the jump on those guys. So I don't have the Gara jump to get up here or around there. Okay. But that's how I would get that. Maybe I should mark this, but I kind of don't feel like it. Oh lord, he's Russian. I couldn't do that quickly enough. I thought I did that too soon. Man. Oh man, I thought I died. I really should use more miracles and stuff. Hey Dusty, welcome on into the stream. It'd be cool to see how deep an area like Grievance Descends would be in this time frame. Yeah. Alright Mao, you have a good night. You take care. Or day. If it's a nap. So we got a spooky specter. Oh no. I don't want to fight this thing now. I did that too far away. I don't have the stats. Hey, we got one mark of martyrdom. Oh! I was not expecting that to work. Oh, now we're back. Okay. We're back over here. That's a neat little pseudo shortcut. Cool. Oh, what is that? I was not expecting that. You scared me. Yeah, I definitely need something else to explore this area a bit more fully. Sweets. Got one of these things. I think I'll go over here. We've got 8 on the wall. You have acquired Chime of the Twisted One. It's a prayer. Invokes a ghostly bell, the chime of which causes mystical damage. So I wonder if this is the Hondo prayer. Hey Madly, welcome back in. Just checking back in before you go to Donkey Kong. Alright, so this is what we have explored so far. I found the Mother of Mothers, and I've been exploring this area again. Oh, I need to go down. Alright, so I'll heal up this time. And then move on down below. Although, wait a second. Let's go ahead and spend this thing. Alright. Let's go to the left. Damn Palpatines. Oh yeah, that's the one that I can't land on. It's kind of funny that that is a consistent feature from both games, though. Give me those tears. Do I need to make them line up? I don't know the point of this. I don't know how to get back up. Probably have to come in a different direction. Oh. I don't know what that did. What that did. Is the bell my only weapon so far? Yes, the flail thing. You have acquired Lips of the Golden Mask. Slightly increases resistance to fire damage. May as well equip that. Wait, how do I... Oh, I need to manually move slots? It's kind of annoying. Fragment of embossed gold, part of a broken mask from another era. The nuns of a long-forgotten convent vow to stop exposing their burnt faces to the world. The conviction of its former wearer still keeps the metal warm. Okay, so that's related to the one lady rather than the tree boy. Hey Captini, welcome back in. You hate when barrels don't drop money, vases don't drop gems, or candelabras don't drop wall chickens? Yeah, so I'm assuming we might get like rosary things to increase that stuff, because that was a feature in the first game, but I didn't really use it because I felt the other ones provided more utility generally. Revenant was saying that the free update info confirmed they'll be adding connecting zones and expanding ones. You're excited to see that. Blasphemous 2 is already big enough. Oh, so the DLC is supposed to expand the world by another 40%? Wow. That's exciting. So you need to hit a bell? Or I need to cast the miracle? Oh, one way to find out. Well, one way to find out. Don't trade. Can I grab this? Yes. Okay, so I did it almost just perfectly. I was not paying any attention to that lantern when I jumped. Not gonna lie. No, I don't think I'm far enough. Okay, this might help. Ooh, baby, just barely. Hey, we got a Mark of Martyrdom. So this will be the last one we need for this tier, maybe. That's how that does work. Oh, so they don't automatically unlock. So I'm assuming I might need to beat a boss or something. Well, now I know. You think this is an incense burner rather than a bell? I don't remember if the weapons actually have lore on them. Which is kind of disappointing, but oh well. It's very deep though. So what am I supposed to do over here? Other than not jump into incense burners. So I need the daggers for the mirrors, I think is what somebody said. So maybe I'm just SOL until I get that then. Alright, I guess so. Going back to Blasphemous 1 makes everyone look tinier and the camera zoomed out. Let me look over here. Was there anything else? Oh, there's a spot down here. Right, going towards like Reven's Ascends. Or I guess that'd be the library from over there, wouldn't it? Yeah. So that goes that way. And then down. Yeah, I guess I'll go down first. Hold on, let me look up to see if there's a ledge grab option or drop. What does it mean, select new action? I don't want to. Alright, whatever. Not a chicken. I got charged and chucked. Got him. So that was 225 for executing the bell guy. Maybe next time I will need to pay attention to how much I get if I just kill it normally. So I don't need to worry about that. That one is good. Alright. Hey Robbie1219, the Super Kid, welcome on in. You've played and beat this game? How did you like it? So this is my first time going through. So we're gonna go down and to the left. I forgot. Oh. That was 150. So you do get more if you kill them. Okay, so that's why I didn't go this way. But I need to come from that way then? What the heck? Or I need the bell. So I need to be able to figure out a way to go through that one door. So I guess I just need to go up and then around. Which means I may as well get rid of these guys from this side. Yeah, I guess my biggest complaint about the controls so far in this game is that it's a little bit more awkward to try to drop from ledges. Oh no, I forgot about that guy. I don't want to get hit. Oh, that's the wrong thing after all. Ah! He almost got me. All right. So we've got a bell over here. So I want to go up. Before doing that, let's just double check this. Oh, this is probably just a fail-safe type thing. Okay. Keep going. Sweet. I pressed the wrong button. You've acquired a Martinet of Forge and Thunder. Was that a new weapon? Nah, it looked too cool. Okay, it's a quick verse. Launches an electrified mace in an arc, inflicting lightning damage. Electrified, alright. Verses in tone amidst the metal sparks by a legionnaire to the rhythm of her hammer and anvil. Thus she forged her brother Astrus's weapon, imbuing the metal with blessings. Oh, it's talking about our girl Perpetua. You wouldn't be surprised if I can't progress here because of stuff I don't have. Yeah, I'm not too surprised either because it seems like these enemies are quite tanky for my current level. But you know, the fact that I shouldn't be here makes it even more enticing for me to explore. Yes, I think that's about as much as I can do unless that new verse miracle does something for me because I can't go that way. Because I need the dagger, and I can't go this way because of that door. Yeah, okay. So, let's go ahead and then do this. Oh, I can go back to the city directly? Okay, that's sweet. We'll do that. Now I can talk to our shopkeepers. I think. Or are they on the other side of the well? I didn't think they were this far. Apparently they... Oh no, they must have moved.
The wood is taking shape. I sense how its veins nourish a body that seeks to be wounded with my chisels and hammers, that yearns for the cuts and indentations that will free it from its coarse origins. May the hands of the miracle guide thee, penitent one. Pray, how can I assist thee, penitent one? May the hands of the miracle guide thee, penitent one.
Alright, so I was taking that opportunity to like stretch a little bit and cover up the dogs. So is there anything over here that I can do? Maybe. I don't know if I have anything to access it further now, but we'll see. Oh, we have this thing. It's a bell. Aqueduct of the Costales. Costales? Of the Coastals? Okay. We got a baby! 4 out of 33. So the first game had a few more cherubim to collect. Another Puju. Hey, we got the Coffin Boys. Coughing. They're a lot easier to kill this time around. Maybe because of the weapon. Yeah, I honestly can't tell if my weapon is just really good for like abusing these kind of things, or if something else is going on with all that. Let's look at the lay of the land. Nope. Run! Oh, so I need to go all the way down to the bottom. Okay. We can redo that. Bro. Okay. You just beat the 8 boss of this game without healing on your second try? Nice, congrats. I don't think I can get up there yet. Tears of Atonement? 2,000. Wow. Can't go through here. That's annoying. But we can go back up, essentially. And thanks for saying that it was like the 8th boss, by the way. Because that keeps it vague for me to not know what to expect exactly. Oh! You don't fully die. Fall into spikes and survive. That's an achievement? Oh, that's one heck of an achievement. So that's another baby. Can I even see all the way down there? I can't. Tempted to jump down there. I am going to jump down there. Well, I guess if I was smart, I would have looked from over here. Hashtag not smart. I thought I almost missed that jump. Was that wow for me jumping into those spikes? I'm gonna beat you up, Global. We need a Gara thing here. Maybe I should mark this on the map. But no, these are only tiers, I think, so I'm not going to worry about marking it. Ah, he missed. What a buffoon. I don't like how much these blend in with the foreground, because it almost feels like I should be hitting a pillar while I'm jumping around like this. They really said you don't have the right. Oh, you don't have the right. Oh, no. Okay. Realized I had the wrong thing on. I have that spell too. Oh, he took a lot more damage from that though. So he's not as bad as the other dudes. You've acquired 1 mark of martyrdom. I didn't mean to use that, but I guess it worked out. You have acquired the purified one. Can I equip this here? I don't think so. Increases fire damage. Lore. The executioners waited until the ravenous flames devoured the condemned before approaching the stake to collect their charred remains. Amidst the cindered wood and ashes, they found the body of a woman untouched by the fire. Her skin, while cold and pale as marble, looked pure, unblemished. Awestruck were the executioners by this finding, and long they wondered who the saint was, as it was clear that the divine will of the miracle had protected her flesh from the pyre. They would never know, but her body, still preserved and immaculate, rests within the most delicate of urns. This beautiful work of glass and silver, placed in the bowels of a crypt, under a church erected in her honor. That does sound a little bit distinct from the lady who burned herself, so I'm not sure who this is, actually. Streamer on chat violence, I know, right? The damage is because this is the heavy hitter of the three. You can get the second one like 3 minutes from the city, but you'd have to know where to go. Okay. In the sense, you think 2 is more replayable than 1? That makes sense, because if you have like different tools to go through different areas, that could also really affect the feel of each playthrough. Why am I going to dash through this? Oh! Can I even jump? No, I have to dash. Oh Lord, it's breaking! I can't see what's around here. Oh, so I need a bell of some sort. Oh, and that's where I was. Okay. I'm surprised that blocked it. So I need to look for a bell. I feel like this is a bad plan in many ways. But if I can grab the ledge... Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. So let's just go this way. I do like being able to get rid of projectiles with the weapon, though. That's super neat. Aha. So then, does the bell toll all the way to the next screen? I highly doubt that. Oh, preview. Sacre bleu. Alright. Dusty's excited for New Game Plus and the free update coming on Halloween. It'll crank the replayability up even more. Oh, so does this not have New Game Plus right now? If not, I'm a little bit surprised. I didn't press it quickly enough, apparently. I didn't see exactly what happened. Got him. His arm fell off. Feels bad, man. Oh, the music turned off. New Game Plus True Torment was also an update for Blasphemous 1. Interesting. Was this called Garden of... Garden of the High Choirs. I recognize this babby.
Penitent one of merciful steps, my golden mask weeps to see you before me. You are in the Garden of High Choirs. I am another of the holy brothers of the golden visage, born of the miracle. Oh, tireless time that travels without delay and erases the past, conjuring up uncertain futures. Make us remember when the miracle imposed its dark punishment upon us, that which prevented us from soaring and traveling with the breath of the wind.
Cool.
Penitent one, free my brothers who, by the designs of a miracle that already seems a stranger to us, are imprisoned and scattered throughout these lands under the gaze of the great heart that has risen on high. Only they will allow you to climb to the highest point.
Oh, that's really neat.
Help
that
us
each
by
one...
freeing more brothers, and we shall reveal to you what the tower holds at its highest point.
It's really neat that each one corresponds to one of the cherubim. So we're gonna have like 30 platforms to jump across. I wonder if that could be cheesed.
Help us by freeing more brothers, and we shall reveal to you what the tower holds at its highest point.
Cool. New Game Plus should be customizable with rewards based on tiers of difficulty? I wonder how they're going to make that work. Oh. I got excited by the floating thing. I was like, what is that? Kill it. And then, I was the one that got killed. Go up here. It'll be similar there'll be similar modifiers as Blasphemous 1. Okay. Apparently I should have like looked into that New Game Plus aspect of the game then, huh? Kind of a decent amount of enemies right here. I can only imagine that this spot must be really annoying if you don't have the hammer. Because I don't know how effective the other ones would be at hitting these things up in the air. Which is partly why I picked this hammer. Because I liked the vertical spread of its attacks. Okay. So we got tiers up there. Do we fall to our death there? Maybe. Oh no, that's just where we came from. Yeah, I do wish the camera panned a bit farther. Because this is almost useless right now. Hold on. I think there were spikes down there at the bottom. So I need a platform to like move across before I can move up. Yeah, there's no way. I was wondering about that, but I didn't expect them to fall quite so quickly. Now I'm gonna be extra paranoid of whenever I see like a bunch of these like breakable ones stacked together. Why is he not getting stunned? I don't understand this sometimes. So, I don't... Okay. I probably want to fall down after that. Dang it. Now I can't get back. Oh no, I need the Gara things. Was that tears? Or that's just supposed to let me get back, I think. I might need to mark this on my map though. Wait a second. Are these the Mountains of Dusk? Sacred entombments? It's a Tremors, but it's different this time. Ah. Now this place is kind of like that first dungeon, which I always forgot its name. I was wondering if I could hit it while I was in the ground. Okay. Sweet. Aha. Wow! I can't even believe that I hit that far one. That's so far away from me. Yeah, those hitboxes are kind of bad for the arms then. Alright. I thought I was thinking for a second. In the game. Oh Lord, they're talking. Oh, I was not expecting that. So we've got a bit of a spiral tower. And this looks eminently breakable, or okay, that explains it. Eminently openable. You've acquired the Anointed One. Increases the strength of Heredicto. Sweet, that's the thing that I've got. Radams was the monastery's confessor who had dedicated his life to hear the vile sins the monks had committed. Generation after generation, he quietly listened to words of guilt and repentance from everyone who came searching for forgiveness. His ears brimmed with sins that his infallible memory could never erase. His body grew old, nourished only by an immense guilt, so vast it would not let him die. He stopped feeling hunger, thirst, pleasure, or even pain. Only the burden existed, the burden of every wrong now etched into his soul. Thus he had become a tool, a prisoner of the sacrament of confession. Some monks claimed the souls of their fallen brothers sought the aid of Radams even after death, hoping his absolution could bridge the abyss separating them from eternal rest. The confessor accumulated such a heavy burden, his weakened body could no longer contain the depth of his corrupted knowledge. From his agonized flesh sprouted 1,000 voices, speaking words of sin, like dreaded whispers spreading through the chambers of the monastery in spectral echoes, looking for a way out. Those horrifying sounds flowed over the walls and statues, eroding the very stone with their sinister vibrations, smothering everything in a choking gray dust. It was as if the sins themselves wanted to be buried. Thus, the monastery fell silent. Alright, so I'm assuming that's talking about the red-draped man we met earlier, because I'm terrible at actually remembering names. So I'm looking forward to equipping that one. Oh, I was not paying attention. Well, I guess that's not true. I didn't bother to go down there and look. Okay. Evil lanterns. So now that we had those hands in the ground before, I wonder if we're going to get more than hands. Well, that's certainly more than a hand. Oh, is it these things? Why is he immune? Oh, because I'm not hitting him. Oh, so I need to keep dodging, apparently. Yeah, that almost took me below half health. Oh, good thing I was already swinging. I didn't see that dude. Ah, I should have healed. I was not expecting the double gank though. My bonk is growing even bonkier? Not yet. I need to cut my bonk. Guess there's no real incentive to keep sticking around with those guys. Just keep moving. So he had like a bit of a delayed spawn. Oh, so this doesn't actually drop me. It's kind of awkward. Oh, maybe this is why. I was wondering if it's about to come back up. Yep, okay. Because I was imagining for a moment that if I got low enough, I'd be able to just like slide in, but I need to be able to grab the edge, I think, in order to do it that way, which is untenable. So do we have like the donkey and a well strap? I think that's what it is. For anybody who doesn't know, like apparently a way that you can like rescue a fallen horse or donkey or like a dog or pretty much anything in a well is to just keep piling dirt onto them and letting them gradually step on the dirt to get to the top of the well without, you know, having to like figure out a way to hoist them or get a rope around them or send anything else after them. I wonder if I'm going to have to dash. Oh, like that. Probably should have looked around before doing this. I was way too trigger happy with that. I regret everything. Oh no, it's filled up? Okay, never mind. I regret nothing. I've learned nothing. Wait, why did it just fall automatically? So it knew that there's like a hazard before? Because I'm not holding R2 and I wasn't holding R2 a moment ago. Like, I'm not upset that I didn't die, I'm just a little bit confused. This is kind of a neat gimmick for a dungeon, though. Ooh, baby. Actually, maybe I should use that to get my bonk on. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, and then we could turn this in to our guy to actually be able to equip all of our things. Mother of Mothers, City of the Blessed Name. Sure is. So that's the dude that we just learned of? Let's talk to him again for the heck of it.
Welcome back, penitent one. The flowers of mourning that bloom at our feet are nothing but your guilt made manifest and exuded. But the beauty of each bud conceals a thorn in my side, a penance that I carry with exultation that brings me closer to my purpose, and perchance to yours. So, do you wish to purge yourself of your guilt? As you wish. I will remain behind these scarlet veils, should you need this sacrament.
So what you're telling me is if I kill him, I'm going to get a ridiculous amount of tears from all of the people who paid him 500 tears of atonement. Got it.
Pray. The altarpiece on your back now has more capacity. Here, I will wait for you until you gather more marks of martyrdom to extend your altarpiece.
It is really weird to me that we have an alleged altarpiece on our back, because it just, I don't know, it just sounds really weird. Didn't he say that there might be benefits from like putting them together? Let me... Maybe not. Where's our girl? No, it's all the same, at least with these.
May the hands of the miracle guide thee, penitent one.
There's some crazy combinations? Well, maybe it doesn't say what they are then. So if that's the case, I think I will put like the Burning Lady. Actually, I guess I'll ask you guys, chat, non-rhetorically. Will it tell me what these synergies are, or do I need to just kind of deal with it? Oh. I'm assuming that's a synergy thing, but I don't know what that shows me. You'll discover them by mixing and matching like that? Okay. So, I'm not sure what this does. Resets? Let's go ahead and save it. Deflagration empty? Yeah, so that's still 15%. Let's go back and then apply this one again. Okay.
May the hands...
Yeah, because it sounded like the fire one would synergize well with the incense thing. Oh! So I do just press the dodge button. Okay, never mind. Wait, but it's not working here. What the hell? So it only works on ladders. That's annoying that it doesn't work for ledges. Can't make that jump. L2 and R2 switch the descriptions, whichever buttons those are. Oh, okay. Let me check that out. Thank you.
Pray.
Oh, I'm blind. Favors of the miracle. Resonances. Deflagration. Boost some of the Veredicto's hits, creating bursts of fire when activated. Okay, thank you. That makes sense, I guess.
May the hands of...
Right. So, wait, what is this? Oh, that's our dude. Oh, so the merchant moved. Okay, let's move that way. Or either that, I just don't remember where he was. Let's go talk to the merchant. Because then I can open up another slot, maybe? Oh no, this thing's open. Okay. So merchant was further along than I remembered.
Blessed are we. Feast your eyes upon our shop window.
The choir master increases the chance of crits when using prayers. Okay, sounds good.
We have no more items left, but you'll never know what may turn up on these paths. Pray,
Come back later, penitent one.
If I was smarter, I should have saved my money before talking to him just to see what all was in here. It's a hand.
Come closer and contemplate this delicate tumbaga. The embroidered shawls, the silk dresses. You are in Regina's shop. My goods are my home, my bed. They are as much a part of me as I am of them. You point, and this diligent arm will surely grant your request.
I regret everything. Not really. So that's really interesting with Regina. That we have like another seemingly disembodied arm. Maybe this one has a body attached to it. But this is seeming to become more of a theme. Oh wow. Okay, so these are rosary beads. Mark of martyrdoms? Oh, that's neat. One of the seeds for those who dwell in secrecy. The sleepless one will arise for the one in need of genuine protection. Oh, a rosary knot. Deformed rat skull increases martyrdom points earned. That sounds really good right now. Resist mystical damage. That's magic. Lightning. Increases damage of prayers. Okay, increases fervor generated when attacking enemies. I might want to put this on because it sounds really good for my weapon, and then I might start spamming them a bit more because I've been meaning to do that. But that might also just be good for if I have the fire stuff of this activated. That's a smart idea. Who cares about the guilt thing? Recovers health after an execution. That sounds like it could be nice. Increases the window of time to perform a block, the thing that I cannot do with this weapon. So we're definitely going to get the scribe. And that might have a good synergy with this or something else, but I guess I'll buy this. And then next time save up for the rosary knots. Although maybe it would have been better to go for the knot first.
Here among my wares, I shall await your return.
They thought that I could need two hands, apparently. Oh, that's right. I just couldn't get up there before. Alright, so let's go back to our shop. Do I actually still have martyrdom points? Do I have 7? How does it... 7 of 40. But how many have I allocated? Oh, so I have a free one on the top right. Okay. Okay. I forgot that I already had 2 rosary things. I thought I had an open slot. So after this, I'll go back to that dungeon that I was just at. Hopefully I can buy another slot.
How?
Cost 2. Oh!
May the hands of...
Oh well, more or less what I expected. So no synergies for me. No, I need to equip it. I know I'm going to reduce my normal damage, but it gets evened out by the thing that I've gotten. Oh yeah, and I need to read these, don't I? Damage of prayers, increases fire damage. Fervor when generated. Although, let's try the fervor dude here. Okay, so then R2, Gregol's favor increases Veredicto's strength. Fervor plus 5%, that sounds kind of terrible. I don't know how much it increases Veredicto's strength though, that's slightly annoying. We'll just do the fire thing. Alright.
May the hands of the miracle guide thee, penitent one.
Yeah, I meant the resonance one. It didn't seem like it said, okay. You're good, Skull, easy. It's interesting that the fingers seem a little bit more splayed out on this one. There's a lot more hands. I wonder if that corresponds to that one lady that told us to let the child sleep. Maybe I should also talk to her again. So that thing remains the same? Oh, maybe I need to... okay, I've got an idea. Hit the bell and then come back up. I was just trying to not get hit for that. Well, so much for that, strat. I don't think I'm going to make it there quickly enough. Oh, actually, maybe I can. So let's do it this way. Made it. Okay. So I think this is a shortcut, so I'm going to go ahead and save it after this. That was the wrong button. I was going to try to like reset it, but anyway. Ah. So there's more up here. Cloth of the old woman. Cloth belonging to the sprightly old woman who lives in the hamlet of the Golden Knots. The cloth is mysteriously pristine without a single thread out of place despite its great age. Oh. Is this going to turn into the relic that lets me fall into abysses? 'Twas the most beautiful present she had ever received, a handkerchief of snowy silk, crafted with such delicacy it looked as if it was sewn from pure light. That cloth brought Castula feelings of warmth and calm, but also awakened within her a deep curiosity. The present concealed something only she could barely perceive, something that whispered in a language of embroidery and soft folds. Perhaps she just imagined it all? So I've already gone to the down area, but I didn't go down there? I don't think I can get back this way, right? So I think I need to keep hopping up. So I think I did the intended thing after all. But wait, I don't have the dagger for the mirror. Mirror. Yep, I'm boned. So can I not proceed through here? There's an upper exit. Oh, that's the first one, right? Actually, let's stay up there. Alright, well, that didn't quite work. Yeah, unless I go way back down towards that first pit area. Not sure what else I can do here. It's interesting that we don't have the hand dudes attacking us anymore still. So I need to go to the top left, which I don't think I can. I wonder if I goofed it, if I came here too early. Keep going down, that's kind of what I'm thinking. We may have uncovered enough sand to reach further. Kill 300 enemies using Veredicto. Okay, so I guess there might be achievements for each weapon then. Oh, may as well heal. I know our guy's gonna come back, but whatever. So I think, okay, we can go down further. Let's go to the left. That's annoying. He had like the purpley explosion looking like thing. That was scary. Found our hand friends again. Oh, it's not looking. I'll say, okay, so we got to speed run this. I don't like those Goombas dropping in on us from below like that. So I should also drop through the ground here. What is going on? Oh, so now this will let me go that way. Okay. No, let's just heal so that way if I fall into a pit of spikes, I don't die immediately. Oh, so that just comes back this way. Oh, that's for that. Okay. The dodge cooldown baseline feels pretty decent. We made it. I guess that's gonna bring it all up. Man, that's... Alright, so before activating that, I'm going to go back. And go down that, like, little crate thing area. So we should have dudes exploding, yep. Ooh, that was close. Oh, I should have just looked with my eyes. You've acquired 1 mark of martyrdom. So, I can't really increase my weapon right now anyway, so I'll be saving that for the sculptor guy. Oh, can't go that way now? Oh, but I can just use this as a mini shortcut. Okay. That's not too bad. Alright, let's make some irreversible decisions. Donkey! Is this a speedrun thing? Seems like it's going to be. So if you didn't have the hammer, you just die? Question mark. I was like, oh no, how do I get up? I just need the sand. It's gonna swallow me. I still need to go off to the right. I was a little bit hesitant to do it this way because I was afraid I could like somehow mess up the area that I hadn't gone to. But it looks like it emptied it out from the middle after all. So, wait, I've not been here before? Oh, this is... okay. I should have dodged. May as well heal, and then we're going to move to the right. Whoops. Sorry about that. Whoops. Before moving around. Me pressing circle right there, I was thinking of instead dodging when I did that. Old habits die hard. I should go back up there sometime. Oh, okay. Neat. This tree's burning. Actually, is it burning? Oh, that's kind of neat, the way that that happens. So I don't know what I need to break those chains up there. So I'll need to come back to this section later. I don't know what I want to mark with the tree thing. And I know we have one at the, like, the very beginning area too. I was wondering what this is all about. Revenant was wondering if there's supposed to be some kind of a connection between this and the Grievance Ascends, while the Holy Prohibitions. Some of the design reminds you of those areas. Which one was the Wall of the Holy Prohibitions? Uh-oh. What a jerk. Oh, I'm already at full fervor. Holy crap. Cool. That makes more sense for that room, I guess. That was the prison? Okay, let me reread that. You think this is like the grievance ascends and the prison? This kind of reminds me of this sea area, because, I mean, I guess there's sand in the coffins. But aside from that, it reminded me of the Brotherhood place that was on the west side of the map, underneath where you first drop into the game. Oh, it's her. I just tried to clock her from behind. Oh, I'm assuming we're gonna have a boss ahead. Is she gonna ask if we want help? I don't know.
Here our wills cross once again, O nameless, penitent one. For a long time now, my life has been naught but a constant struggle to fulfill a promise as old as these lands. Is it your wish to meet her?
Ooh, I don't know what this means. It sounds like we were destined to meet, so let's go ahead and say yes.
When I was but a girl, I was able to escape the horror of the deformity engendered by the miracle. A miracle that chose the clean reflection of the still waters of a lake to reveal the truth it held in store for each of those who gazed within it. The old bell, which had fallen to the bottom of the lake many years before, began to ring, making the waters ripple to its eerie chime. Our reflected faces began to distort before our terrified gazes. And the miracle ended up capturing that work, that disfigured horror on the waters, as if it were a fresco, making everything that had been reflected in them disappear. As I fled, I turned my gaze towards the lake and beheld that ghastly event from afar.
I'm just like, bro, where did they come up with these ideas? These are wild. I love it.
Penitent one, can you not hear it?
No.
We find ourselves in the confines of one of the ill-fated forms of the miracle that yearns to meet thee.
Yeah, I was gonna check my map to see if the purple was like nearby.
Do you wish me to join you in your next confrontation?
Nah, we got a solo.
Then I shall continue my search.
Oh no, I should have asked you guys if this affects her quest or anything. Well, I guess we're boned.
Until our next meeting, Penitent One.
Ah, fudge. I passed by a view of a lake in the forest area. Pay attention to the background next time. Okay. It's harder to tell if the background stuff is relevant. So I do kind of look back at that stuff when I get further on, when I'm just kind of like, you know, backtracking and whatnot and just noticing things as I go. So it's kind of neat for me to have like noticed the Ferris tree from the rooftops in the first game. So some of that stuff might happen a bit more organically too, but thanks for pointing that one out. Oh Lord, we're here. Did I have a save spot right above me? Did I activate that? I don't know if I did. I'm scared, so I'm gonna go out of my way to activate it again. And actually, I guess I should still explore. Oh, I haven't been in here. I want to explore more before I deal with the boss. Okay, so this connects that way. That totally makes sense. You've acquired Ornate Chalice. It's taken a while to pause the game after stuff like that sometimes. Cup embellished with small stones used in rituals. At its bottom, dark bloodstains can be discerned. The church shut its doors to us forever. The floor of its nave collapsed, revealing a deep, dark abyss, a remnant of a bygone era that had been concealed for centuries. Only those brave enough dare to peer into its blackness, and they speak of walls carved with figures, looking upwards in unison, as if yearning for the scarce light. They also say that sometimes those who stayed for a while could hear a distant wail, a cry so desperate it wounded the soul, and no one knew from where or from what horror it came, a sound that could never be forgotten. When that happens, they throw white flowers into the abyss, an act that apparently calms down the suffering of that mysterious being. No one knows whether the flowers are thrown as a gesture of compassion or fear. No one knows what lies there in the depths of the abyss. Only that we must stay away from that place. Let's hit some things around. Just to be... What did I just hit? Anyway. Did I go that way? Okay, that's where I came from, essentially. Okay, I was wondering why that was that way. Hey, Madly, welcome back in. Donkey Kong 64 is a massive collectathon, and you're only on the first level. You had to take a break and check in here. Oh, is that your first time going through Donkey Kong 64? Any reason to play Blasphemous 2 DLC before the main game? Wait, how could you play the DLC before the main game? I'm afraid I don't understand that question. Okay, so that is your first time playing it? Nice. I hope you're enjoying DK64. It's definitely got a place in many people's hearts. Hello, girl. I need to go to the left? There's probably a reason why I couldn't get there. Oh wait, I remember why. It's because there was glass. Can I reach it now? You can get up there. Come on. Yeah, okay. So there's more work to be done in this location. What? Because I needed to go back and hit that other box. Duh. But I don't think I could have gotten down here before. So we've got another wooden structure thing. That's annoying. I do like that it saves what beacon marker thing I was using though. It's quite nice. Can I move this? Apparently not. So I guess I'm just boned at setting this down. You thought I was going to play Blasphemous 2, not Blasphemous 2 DLC, unless you're missing something. So I'm playing Blasphemous 2 right now. The DLC isn't out until Halloween. So I can't do the DLC yet. So if you're asking if there's a reason to play the main game before the DLC, just to see like what all would change. Alright, so I guess I'm kind of out of luck there. You didn't read the title? Okay. So I definitely wanted to double check that room. He slapped me. How can he slap? Cool, so that was different. So we got the big key chest right there. I was tempted to use my prayer, but I was kind of saving my fervor for when I go fight that boss. Was this just to let me back up? Oh no, there's the wall. You've acquired Broken Bell. Slightly increases resistance to all physical damage. Oh wait, no. Slightly increases resistance to mystical damage. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. Empty and jingling tin bell. Strangely, it seems to emit a light tinkling sound in the presence of strange energies, and somewhat protects the wearer from attacks of a magical nature. So then I wonder if Sonic, as in like sound-based stuff, has anti-magic effects, or if it does have its own kind of magical effect which can therefore protect you. Alright. So at least that solves that problem. Holy crap. Dude, if that guy knocked me into the glass shards, I would have died. So let's go down a floor and then heal. Yep, gotta go fast indeed. Alright, getting ready for the first boss of the game.
Billowing clouds of dust herald your arrival. Dust in the air that is born from the erosion of the walls, the statues, and our own bones.
So it's a little bit weird that the text
These
goes...
stones heard so many sins that they could do no more than succumb, shuddering before their guilty echoes.
That the text is above the black bar.
Echoes that could not bear the seclusion that I imposed upon them, and that escaped from me.
Oh no, my man has mouth noise.
Crawling along these walls, eroding them until their immaculate ashes buried us all. Penitent one, you will now reveal your sins, those that your tears can never atone for.
All right, here we go. Oh yeah, at the beginning cutscene, the thing with the heart, I actually felt the heartbeat through the controller with like the haptic controls or whatever I'm gonna call them. He's got glass. Whew. Oh, I already have full fervor. I should probably heal. Oh no. I wasn't expecting that. He's standing up. Attack. I don't know. Oh, I think I needed to dodge through his feet that time. Oh no. I thought I died. I should have died. Ah! Oh no, I was not looking. I was looking at his health and the rocks. I was so close. I thought I was barely gonna get it. It's fun. Whew. Saturn devouring a sun reference? I must have missed it. Wow, okay. So I want to get his full hitbox in that. Got it. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I was not looking at his hitboxes. Okay, so nope, the crouch strat was not the strat to use. Oh, so he just kind of smacks the crap out of whatever's right there then. Easy, got him, baby. Well, I almost died at that move again. I was trying to do this. Oh, that's how I fell out. Requiem Aeternum. Defeat the great preceptor Radames. Oh no, that was the dude. Okay, I thought Radames was the Crimson guy. Apparently not. So he had all the tears in the world. Because he heard all the sins in the world. Tragic. Dreams of Incense. Oh Lord, she not sleeping. What is going on?
Be witness to this vigil before my final journey.
Oh no, that's the dude, okay.
I, Radames, spent my long life listening to the confessions of so many burdened hearts. Even after death, I could still hear the echo of their mournful voices, begging to be heard again, pleading for confession. But their pain never managed to bring tears to my eyes. One of those echoes, those incessant voices, was the very voice of the miracle, who commanded me to guard its sacred regret. I obeyed, and it was then that my tears did flow. Penitent one, you who come to witness the miracle, behold.
The memory of him still hurts. So it was that a humble married couple, torn apart by their inability to conceive a child, entrusted themselves in their utter desperation to the miracle. A miracle whose light seemed to have gone out in all our hearts. For having long ceased to bathe us in its benevolent radiance, we believed it extinct.
The dying day already puts out its celestial light, causing my eyelids to droop. Let the miracle cast open its black gates, so I might venture to where that terrible dream, from which one never wakes, awaits.
Oh, it's sinking. Hope there's no buildings under it. They're about to get squished. Sacred entombments. Now I've got the lady in the hand again. Oh, she's even on a hand too, huh? He's got the monk haircut, the friar haircut, the bowl cut. Alright, let's see what she has to say. Oh yeah, so Radames definitely had a lot of mouth noise going on in those voice recordings, which is pretty unfortunate. And then Mildly, welcome, or not welcome in, but thanks for dropping by the stream. You have a good night and good luck with the tattoo. Sounds like you're making a sleeve or something.
Penitent one, you have encountered one of the 3 regrets. The first part of the testimony of the birth has been revealed to you, and the eminent sculptor figure of the Father has descended.
Alright, so the birth is the child talked about by the miracle thing in the beginning of the game. So is the child in the heart? I guess I'll need to find out a little bit more about that, but anyway.
Find the other 2 guardians. Penitent one, you have encountered one of the 3 regrets. The first part of the test. Find the other.
Alright then. Oh, she's gone. So even she was on a hand in a way. I heard her talking. Maybe I should go visit that lady. See if there's any rewards for finding her sisters. Aqueduct of the Costales. I still can't get through this way. That's annoying. Okay, everybody. I think that'll be as good a spot as any to end the stream. I'll figure out how to get back to town tomorrow and whatnot. So thank you so much for joining me on this first part of Blasphemous 2. I typically stream for about 3 hours, and I'll go over if that makes the most sense to do with the current pacing of the content. And so I just kind of wanted to clear out that area as much as I could, at least for the boss. And so I did. So, alright. We'll be going live again at the same time of 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. Until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.